Welcome, friends, to the Wholehearted Truths podcast, where we've got a little bit of sass mixed with grit, grace, and a whole lot of faith to lead you to endless possibilities. Don't forget, my friend that's with me today, you're going to meet her in just a second. She'll be so proud. Don't forget, if you love this show, to subscribe to it so that you never miss an episode. Give us a like, share with a friend. And without further ado, we're going to jump in today. My friend Jen is actually going to be interviewing me. You'll get to hear her in just a second. But you're like, how did this come about? Anybody that has seen Freaky Friday out there? Yeah, pull back to that movie for a second. That happened. We were chatting about something when I first met her and how fun it is to be on a podcast and just share some quirky, raw, different things. And then an old video popped up that I had shared about me being terrified of bees and running from them. That will go in the show notes for you. And I said, let's do this thing. Why don't you come on my show if you would be so kind, interview me, and let's have some fun. So I'm going to introduce you now to my friend, Jen.
All right. I have learned that every episode is less than 10 minutes. So I have a clock right here, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to press start because I know you're going to close out the show. Here's the thing. When we do a new thing, it does feel kind of weird. So if this feels kind of weird to you, I just want to let you know it's okay. Embrace the weird as you're driving to the carpool or whatever it is that you're doing. Embrace the weird so you can learn more about your host. Because what happens is we think we know that we've shared some things, but we haven't really gotten as deep as maybe what we think we have. So I've got some rapid fire questions for your favorite host, Emily, and we'll see if we can keep it in. Well, we're keeping it in this time, I know, because she is a woman of her word. She is also a woman of the word, which is why we get along. Absolutely love it. So, Emily, what's the funniest thing you've seen someone try in the name of getting healthy?
Ooh. Okay, I shared this story with somebody yesterday. My husband had asked me, hey, if somebody professional told you to eat dirt because it was good for you, would you do that? And I'm like, yes, I would figure out a way to do that. So he always laughs about that, but I'm willing to try and do any crazy thing. If there's benefit to it, sign me up, Buttercup. Like, I will never go down a zip line. I am not an adventurous person. But if you're telling me there's something else that I can try that's not going to be wild and too crazy, I will do it. Is that funny? Is that Emily level funny?
I love it. I love it. Well, I'm still getting used to what Emily level funny is. Although you swatting at the bees, that brought me a lot of joy. So thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, be honest. What do you roll your eyes at when you're walking through the grocery store and you look at some of the food items?
Oh, can we just talk about like the granola bars or the protein bars? And I look at carts and honestly, I do try not to roll my eyes because that was me. I get it. My cart always looked, quote, healthy, but I had no idea that many of the ingredients that are included in some of those foods are actually taking away from our health bucket instead of adding to. So then the one thing, like when I see sucralose, that's a really common artificial ingredient that's in a lot of our foods and our drinks, but it's on quote healthy things. But when I see it, I'm like, oh no, honey, like let me just take that out of your cart and let me help you. If that would be weird, I would just walk up to people and do that.
Yeah. So I've looked at your website. You look pretty doggone buff. That image that pops up immediately, I'm thinking, whoo, this girl is on fire. I love it. So what would you sneak in to somebody's wellness plan without them knowing? What do you want to try to sneak into their plan?
Something that not everybody is open to, but truly is so important is personalized, customized vitamins. I'll get a lot of I don't really like to take vitamins. I've done that before, but honestly, our bodies don't care about any of our goals unless they are healthy first. So I tell people, please don't even waste time going to the gym if you're not going to, one, look at your nutrition, fill in those gaps, and two, let's look at the food that you're putting in first. Then we can talk about the gym and getting buff and the other things, okay? Because ain't nothing going to happen if those first parts aren't addressed.
Somebody's scrolling your social media. What would totally surprise them about what they see?
Ooh, probably that I don't look like I do today on this Zoom. You go on my website and you see pictures, but I love to just show real, authentic, and I am not a girl that likes to put on makeup or do my hair, or any of that. Sometimes it's fun to get cute, like today I did, but when you go on my page, you're going to see my hat on, you're going to see my hair on top of my head, and I'm going to just keep it real with you.
I think I've seen you outside jumping with your husband too in the backyard. I think I've seen some of that happening as well. What
That's
is it
right.
about podcasting that you absolutely hate?
Ooh, the one part that I absolutely hate about podcasting, I think it's hard to know which topics are going to be the most important for people, right? Like it might be something that is burning in my heart and I think it's going to be awesome. And then a different episode takes off that I would have never expected it to. So I am such a, y'all know if you've been listening for a while, I'm type A. I like to know the answer and know the right answer right away. But that's kind of the fun part of this is you just explore and you keep learning as you go and getting feedback.
So, as one type A to another, podcasting has probably challenged you.
It has. It has. Even starting this podcast, I waited for so long because I didn't have a microphone. I didn't have a fancy place to do it. I had all the excuses when this is just my happy place. And this is where I can come on and help other people write their story as well. So it needed to not be type A. It needed to be,
Uh-huh.
let's just do it and let's put it out there.
I love it. I love it. So good. What's a hill you will absolutely die on, even if
Um,
everyone else disagrees?
ooh, well, one, that the Lord is our Savior. He is the
Amen.
one thing that is always going to tell the truth for us. That is number one. And number two, I say this all the time. I can't wait for the day when babies are born and like someone's hand in the delivery room also has a DNA kit ready because it's so awesome to be able to empower and educate and just have that information right from the start. Most people are in reactive care. What if we switch to preventative, right? So that is something that if you've been on the phone with me, you've heard me say that and probably laughed.
I love it. I like it. I love it. Okay, let's see. I have so many questions and I have almost 2 minutes left. Okay. If your business was a theme park ride, what would it be called and why?
Uh, okay, well, okay, you're gonna laugh. I am not an adventurous person, so naturally, I'm like, I love the lazy river for going to the water park, but I'm also not a lazy person. So, can it be like the fun river? Can we make a new name?
Absolutely. It's your ride. What is it? I mean, it's your ride. It's another revenue stream for your business.
The fun river.
The Fun River. Okay, if I gave you a billboard in Times Square and you could put whatever you wanted on it for a week, what would it say?
You're beautiful, girl.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm going to take that too.
Please do.
Thank you. Which of your quirks makes you amazing as a coach?
My superpower. I think it's my ability to speak and love. That anything that comes out, one, I seek the Lord. I really do every morning. I spend time with Him, making sure that my gifts are brought down to bring His up, but to be able to speak life and confidence and truth into people in a world that usually would tear down.
What's the funniest thing you've seen someone try to do in the name of getting healthy?
Ooh. Um, I don't know that I haven't. All I keep thinking of is my husband asking me if I would eat dirt, and I would say yes. I can't think of one. I mean, there are so many different things out there of like, should I mix this in my coffee? Should I put this in my soup? Should I? So, like, it's kind of crazy. I don't have a TikTok, but I think if I would, maybe I would have a better answer for you on that one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. 22 seconds. Somebody enters your world and they wonder, where do I start? And as a podcast host, and you have episodes in your hopper, is there a particular episode you would recommend that people start with?
Episode 61. One of the most common questions, if you're in my Facebook community, I ask, what is the number one obstacle and motivation? This is going to do it. So I think our timer's out. Listen, you all know you get homework here. So your homework is to go and listen to episode 31 is your homework.